If you need to be motivated to train, you're already losing. If your accountability system relies on likes from fitness influencers or comments from your high school group chat, you're screwed. Because motivation fades, flashy fails, but discipline is undefeated. I'm going to show you how to stay accountable to your training without a single drop of hype, inspiration, or fake Instagram cheerleaders. This is about systems, not sparks. Logs, not likes. It's about building a training process so boring, effective, and repeatable that it makes most people yawn. And elite performers will nod with respect. Your real accountability doesn't come from social media validation. It comes from cold, unflinching honesty of your training logs, performance metrics, consistency streaks, weekly check-ins you do with yourself. The most boring training is often the most effective because hype doesn't get you strong, motivation doesn't make you fast, but the quiet discipline of showing up every damn day, that's what builds machines. So let's build yours. Motivation is a biological hiccup. It's nice when it shows up like a random tax refund or a donut on your desk, but if your entire system is built around feeling like it, you're toast. Every beginner starts with motivation, every expert finishes with discipline. And if you train when you feel like it, you'll be consistent some of the time. But if you train because the system demands it regardless of feeling, that's called professionalism. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is operational. Your training should feel like brushing your teeth. And you don't need motivation for that. You just do it because it's part of who you are. That's the mindset we build here. Not sexy, not shareable, but relentless. Here's the problem with most of the modern fitness. Everyone thinks accountability means telling your followers your goals and hoping public shame keeps you compliant. That's not accountability, that's emotional blackmail. Real accountability is building into your system. It's self-tracking, metrics, and pattern recognition. Here's what it looks like. You have your daily log, your weekly check-in, and monthly review. Your daily log is about, did you train today? Yes or no? What did you do? What were the numbers? Weekly check-in is about, did you hit all your sessions? Did performance move up and down? Monthly review is, are you progressing toward the actual goal or are you just staying busy? If you cannot answer those questions with data, you're not accountable, you're winging it. Accountability isn't what you post, it's what you track when no one's watching. The best programs are boring. They don't look good on TikTok, they don't have fancy names, but they produce monsters. Why? Because success isn't about variety, it's about consistency and progress overload over time. The formula is simple. Train 4 to 6 days a week. Track every major lift, run, or metric. Improve 1 to 2% per week. Log your sessions religiously. Evaluate weekly. Adjust only what needs adjusting. That's it. No magic, no fireworks, just discipline in motion. Your system should be so simple and repeatable that it feels boring as fuck and works like hell. If it's entertaining, it's probably inefficient. If it's effective, it's probably a grind. Choose wisely. Here's your data checklist for real accountability. Start with your workout log. What did you do? How many reps, sets, RP? If you didn't write it down, it didn't happen. Then you have a weekly consistency score. Track how many sessions you completed versus plan. An example of this would be planned 5 sessions, did 4. That's 80%. That number is your accountability grade. Then you have progress metrics. Strength, did it go up? Endurance, pace or rate, is that improving? Body composition, measurements or photos, are they changing? Are they improving? Feelings are frauds, data is discipline. You need to track sleep and nutrition consistency. Bad training often comes from bad habits. Track how many days you are sleeping 7 hours, eating 3 solid meals a day, hitting your protein targets. Because discipline in training doesn't matter if you're recovering like a frat boy. The secret to staying consistent without motivation is you have to lower the activation costs. You don't need hype, you need habits. Make your system simple, time-bound. Simple means you know what today's session is before you even put on your shoes. Time-bound means same training window every day, morning, lunch, after work. And automatic means gym clothes are ready, logbook is open, playlist is queued. The less friction you have, the less motivation you need. So when the burnout creeps in, you don't stop. You adjust volume, change the scenery, or deload. But you don't ghost your own goals. Discipline means doing the minimum effective dose even when life sucks. That's what separates the grinders from the dabblers. Remember, what works is boring. Write down your lifts every week, doing the same intervals for 6 weeks, eating the same 5 meals, sleeping 8 hours. It does not sell, but it works. Discipline is built in silence, not shouted on social media. And accountability, it's not hype, it's numbers, logs, reviews, data. That's how the best train, that's how you can train. Forget the influencers, forget the dopamine hits from likes, build a system, track it, improve it, repeat it. Because nothing is more powerful than a boring routine executed relentlessly.